and then Jude Atensa would be further behind, Alan Season even further behind. All right, because the lowest Team Supreme that can attend this meeting is Team Supreme Pegasus 1. Team Supreme Pegasus 1. Now, just for your information, from the time of recognition night, I believe Joel Gamas and a few other leaders, you all attended the recognition night in Kuala Lumpur. Uh, I do not know whether you are aware or not that some leaders are not recognized in their position. Like for example, David Yo was only recognized as a Team Supreme Pegasus 3 instead of Team Supreme Pegasus 9 1 ring. Sorry, Team Supreme, he was recognized as Team Supreme Pegasus 9 3 rings. All right. Even Andy Saw, although he is 9 5 rings, he was recognized as 9 3 rings. Meaning to say, effectively, the company is already implementing this system. That is why when you take a look at the top leaders meeting, apart from the 3 Draco that is sitting in front, the person sitting in the centermost is Jolie. Meaning to say, Jolie during the last 3 quarters, apart from the Draco, he is the top performing leader over the last 3 months. And all of us would be seated in accordance to the performance that we do. Meaning to say, in the rank of Draco, all the way down to Team Supreme Pegasus 1, there would be a promotion and demotion system. All right. For example, right now I'm Pegasus 3 with 1 ring. My requirement is to have 12 Diamond 3-star under my umbrella. However, if in total I only have 6, all right, I will still be a Team Supreme Pegasus 3 1 ring, but I would be seated with a Pegasus 2. Team Supreme Pegasus 2. All right. So that is why right now the company is going towards quality performance. All right. And this is the very picture that we took. And of course, we also took some opportunity to take some photo. As you can see, we have Alan Sison, we have Jude Atienza, all right, together with Yet Lee, Alan Kang, Alan Chong, all right. Basically, these are all your uplines. Starting with Jaden, Alan Chong, Yet Lee, Christine Le, Alan Kang. We are all under this umbrella. All right. And then of course, Faith Ann also joining us in photo taking. Okay. And then after that that evening we attended Team Supreme Night. Now, for those of you who is aspiring to become a Pegasus someday, you really, really need to take a look as to what is in for you. Okay, because rule number 1, top leaders meeting only invited guests, meaning to say you cannot just buy a ticket to Dubai and expect that you can attend. You need to hit the rank in order to attend. Similarly, for Team Supreme Night, you need to hit the rank. But what is it in for you? You take a look. You see, sitting at the biggest main table are the Draco, together with Mr. Lim Boon Hong, Dato Kenny, IVC, and Claudia. All right? And then the rest of us will be seated in our seats. Now, the beautiful part about Team Supreme Night is that you don't sit according to your rank. You sit together with your country. Like that is why we are able to sit all the Team Supreme from Philippines. We are put on the same table. All right, we are put on the same table, and you are served with scallop, caviar, all the expensive stuff that will increase your cholesterol. And oh my god, and because the food in Dubai is so creamy, so by the time when they serve me the third dish, I'm already very full. But I marvel at how Faith Ann and Dr. Olate, they were able to put so much food into their stomach. We were having a lot of fun. And so these are some of the part of the Diamond Galaxy. All right. that was also there. All right. So, and then this is the group photo of the whole Diamond Galaxy. We have the EIG group, we have the Starlight group, we also have the Diamond Galaxy, both Malaysia and Philippines. Okay, taking photo with our Diamond Galaxy founder, Miss Tanya Lee. All right. So that's it about Team Supreme. Now, as a leader, we also aspire to be able to inspire our team. So that is why Faith Ann and I, we had a very elaborate discussion prior to going to Dubai, and that we will come up with some photo taking and also to create a video so that our team is able to use it as a form of motivation when they talk to new prospect or businessmen. All right. So these are some of the bondings that we have. All right. This young man, just for your information, I believe some of you do know that I have Team Supreme Pegasus 2 that passed away last year, Manchi Misa. This is the son, Saibal. Sai, we call him, or Bernard. All right. So officially right now, he's taking over the mother's position as a Team Supreme Pegasus 2. All right. So just for you all to understand, this is how Rebay works. All right. And then of course with all the Team Supreme and all, and so we started to have a bonding in a very, very class restaurant. All right. But the beautiful part about Dubai is that you do not feel that you're not at home, because everywhere you go, you will use the word kabayan, meaning you see a lot of Filipinos. You see a lot of Filipinos there. All right. So, and then we started taking some photos with the background of Burj Khalifa behind us. All right. And these four are basically the people who started together with me and my team. All right. Of course, there is also just Monte, but because he's still not a Team Supreme, and also Elizabeth Montero. All right. So Elizabeth couldn't make it because she was sick. All right. So, and then we started take some photos. As you can see, throughout the session of all the visit, we are in our formal dress, professional outlook, NDO number 4. All right. And that is how we should portray to our team. Okay. Like for example, I also told Dr. Olade, this is not acceptable. I told him that even though he's a doctor, he's an attorney. But when it comes to Rive, there is a certain code of ethics that we need to follow. All right. And then camel ride. All right. We were having a lot of fun in desert. As when the 4-wheel reached the desert and stopped because we need to change to another transport. So I got out of the car to have the first feel of the desert, the sand, because this is the first time I visit a desert. And then Rex, nobody will argue with him when he sits in the front because he's so big. So he also came off. Then when he came down, he started to sink in the sand. So I said, Pare, you're sinking. So he wanted to turn and go back to the car, and he couldn't turn because he was sinking. So I have to hold on to the door and pull him one side. He hang on to my hand, and then he forced himself to turn and put his leg onto into the pedal into the car. So we had a lot of fun there. So, and then as usual, we travel in style because we travel in business class. All right. And luckily it was business class. Why? Because the flight was 9 hours. 9 hours. All right. So when you're in a business class, your chair can be pushed until it becomes a bed, and you can sleep on it as a like you're on a bed. All right. So, and the beautiful part of it is that Rebay pays for it.
Wow.
So you imagine when you do well in Rebay will take care of you. Okay. It will take care of you so well that you really enjoy in your career. All right. So that is about it. Now let's go to some announcement. All right. This is the reason why you're all here. All right, now let's take a look. Now, very, very important. All right, today is already April 10. All right, in 3 days from now, in 3 days from now, we will be holding our grand opening. Now, for those of you, for all of you, I believe, even for Shen, I do not know, Shen, whether you attended the grand opening of 6 branches in Malaysia or not. No, because at that time you haven't even joined yet, isn't it? So I was the only one who was able to witness the grand opening of 6 branches in Malaysia. That was back in 2014. That was the time when I started to do Freeway. All right. So for all of you, this is the first time. Now, maybe to some of you in your mind, it's just an opening. But to all of us who know how important this opening ceremony is, because it will definitely have a very big effect and impact on your growth in Rebate. All right, because you have to ask certain questions. How many companies do you know that can have 6 branches in a matter of 8 years? All right, in a matter of 8 years. And during our debrief with James, our general manager, we are already promised that they are already looking for a piece of land to build Rive Philippines headquarters. All
Wow.
right. No, don't clap. Don't clap first. Why? Why you don't clap first? Because the important thing is, are you part of it or you're there just to witness it? So how do we become part of it? We really have to fight for the right. We really have to fight for the right. So, like for example, this coming uh opening ceremony, I really need to congratulate Team Elite Pegasus Joel Gamas for really fighting for the right to hit 3 star last month and earn the right to do ribbon cutting. Really have to give him a big thumbs up for the effort, for the effort. And do you know that the scissors that we use is gold plated and it will be given to us as a gift?
Wow.
Now you know. That is why Shana is frowning right now. Cannot go Dubai, cannot come Philippines, cannot go anywhere. I said you stay put until September, then only you fly. I said that is the only way. You need to recover after delivery, I said. All right. So anyway, it will be a very grand opening where they will be live feed. They will be live feed. So if you have prospect who are, especially who are businessmen, you have to bring them and take a look what Rive is all about. All right. Now, right after the opening ceremony at 9 a.m., then we will have leader sharing. Meaning to say, in the 6 branches, all the 5 top leaders who will be ribbon cutting would also be the speakers for leader sharing. All right. And then there would be OPP on the same day, and food will be served. However, by today or latest by tomorrow, all of you must submit the name list, all right, to your Pegasus leader. Why? Because we, Joel, for your information, we will be getting the tickets tomorrow. All right. During our meeting at 11. Do you know that the meeting is 11 a.m. tomorrow? Yeah. So we will be given tickets, meaning to say the food will be prepared based on tickets. Wala ticket, wala food. All right. Okay. So make full use of this opportunity because not only are we there, top leaders from other countries would also be in Manila. All right. And I believe some of you are going to Manila, some of you are going to Pampanga. All right. So make full use of this event. Never, never let it go because it is once in a lifetime. And for your information, Shan and I, we have waited 8 years for this thing to happen. So you imagine, right after this, how many more years you need to wait, right? How many more years? So never, never let this event go, This is very, very important for your future development. All right. Now, then we come to leaders training seminar, one of the most important event that is pre-planned by Mr. Lim Boon Hong. Why? Because this time they will be holding it in 4 countries: Thailand, Malaysia, Taiwan, Europe. The dates are all there. All right. And that could be one of the reasons why Jude Atensa is now would be going to Europe. All right. So why is it important? Because the speakers are the top leaders of Rive International. However, these leaders are not allowed to speak in their own country. So they are being mixed by Mr. Lim, where the speakers comprise of not only top leaders but also CMT. Now, they would all be speaking on the same topic, winning in Rive 4. Now, what does that mean? Winning in Rive, if you put it in another word, is actually 6P. 6P. All right. However, because Shen and I have the privilege of listening to the first ever 6P, then the second one 6P, and then the third 6P, this is the fourth. All right. Where the delivery of the presentation is based on the success of Rive over the last 16 years. So it would be a little bit different from the 6P that we have always listened or we have done as an activity in our group. All right. And I strongly encourage you all to attend at least 2 of the event. All right. Because listening to one is just not enough. So like for my group, I'm planning for 2, which I will be sharing with you later. All right. So what happened is that we have this itinerary for our group of Rex and I. All right. And some of them are already buying their air ticket. Meaning to say, we will attend both Thailand and Malaysia. Now, why Thailand? Later on, I will share with you. All right. I will share with you. And you, once you know the reason why, a reason, then you know why we will go Thailand. All right. Okay. And then I have did some homework. If we were to fly from Manila to Bangkok, Bangkok to Kuala Lumpur, based on the dates, and then Kuala Lumpur back to Manila. If we take AirAsia right now, the price inclusive of baggage is around 17,000 to 18,000 for the whole trip. All right, for the whole trip. Okay, but the more important thing is not about the price of the ticket. The more important thing is that all of us are going under the flagship of Diamond Galaxy, where we can borrow strength. You know, when during the time when we were in Dubai, during the top leaders meeting, Dato Kenny shared something that is very, very important. The first thing he said on stage is, I really do not know what we need to do more in order to help you all. And he was questioning, where is your excitement? All right. You know, over the last 3 to 4 years, the team of Shan and my team has grown exponentially. We have grown so big that leaders have started to plan for their own team. However, the problem is here. When we plan on our own, we seem to be too small. All right. And if you want to join another crossline team, you feel a little bit indifferent because you may not have a say. But today is no more about we, Team Supreme or Team Elite Pegasus, having a say, because we are encouraged to treat ourselves as a distributor, to work together with our team. And for that reason, I had a very long talk with Rex, all right, because the in Rex team also has grown exponentially, where Team Elite Phoenix, like Raquel, Ronald Maya, they are already doing their own plan. Some are taking Cebu Pack, some are taking PAL, some are taking this, some are taking that. But right now, it doesn't matter to me if I go on AirAsia. Why? Because I go on Asia, not because for myself anymore. It's for my team. All right. It has to be made affordable. All right. It has to be made affordable. And of course, I would not hold back if you all want to be part of this traveling together, just to borrow strength in order to help your team grow another step further. After all, we are under Diamond Galaxy. All right. And then we also did a check. If we stay 2 nights in Bangkok, then price per person is around 4,200 pesos. All right. And then stay in Kuala Lumpur, price is around 3,300 pesos per pax. So meaning 18,000 plus 7,000 is around 25,000 all in already. All right. But what is important is here. All right. Sorry. I do not. Wait. You give me 1 minute. Right after I miss out one picture. All right. Can you see right now? Can you see the screen? Can someone tell me? Yes. So after this, we will arrive Kuala Lumpur on 28. Rex and I, we discussed about it. We simply didn't have enough time to do debrief anymore. So what we did is, because we will be bringing some guests to the LTS. So on April 29, we will be holding a leadership training seminar debrief in the headquarters in Kuala Lumpur. All right. So meaning to say, for those guests who are going to on relay activity for the first time, we will be bringing them there to have to take a look at our relay headquarters in Malaysia. Then right after that, we will have a debrief at 1:30, probably finish by around 4 p.m. and then we will go back. Meaning to say, this coming LTS trip is no more about vacation. It's no more about anything. It's to reset ourselves, to start from zero, and let's get things done. Let's get things done. Because I do understand that Filipino culture, when you go overseas, when you come back, you must have pasalubong, right? You must have something to bring home. I can understand that, but that is not our priority so far. So Helen Don, no more shopping, huh? All right, no more shopping. You can only buy a new spectacles, nothing else. Is it okay, Helen? Can? Huh? Oppo, huh? Okay. And then 5 Pegasus, huh? Oppo also, huh? I always make fun of her. All right. So I mean, it's time for us to step up. It's time. And after this, I will share with you why you must step up. Because maybe even if you have money and you buy a business class ticket for a next recognition night, you're not allowed to go in. I will share with you why, huh? It is highly important that we must understand what is in it. All right. Okay, now let's continue. Okay. Now, something that Joel Gamas would be very, very happy is this. We are going to Korea. Shen got no chance to go. Shen, no chance. We are going to Korea. It's Pegasus night. So it would include, wait, I do something first. Okay. It would include both Team Elite, qualified Team Elite Pegasus and Team Supreme. So we can do Sarangi. You imagine. So now you know why we are fighting Pegasus. Now you know why Joel Gamas is fighting, why Saru Gamas is fighting, why Helen Dawn must fight, Hailu Jamboro must fight, every one of us must fight, right? Because we are we are flying to Korea in business class just for dinner. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? Next time when you become a Pegasus, you call out your friend. I would be there for with lunch. Then I will fly to Australia for high tea, and I will be back to Manila tonight. This is what we want, isn't it? Right? This is what we want. You imagine, once upon a time, 8 years ago, Joel was driving a Uber, an Uber. Today he's driving a Mercedes. In how long? A matter of just 5 years, 3 to 5 years. So if Joel can do it, we can all do it, isn't it? Right? So, and then let's continue. Then after that, Leaders Recognition Night. We will only have one Leaders Recognition Night in July. All right? And that would be in Kuala Lumpur. All right. Now, let's take a look. What is the criteria? From April, May, June onwards, this is the criteria. In order to qualify for recognition, if you are a Team Elite Pegasus, you do not have to personally qualify 3-star, but in your whole organization must have at least one Diamond 3-star. All right? And if you are a Team Elite Aquila or Monoceros, you may not necessarily be a 3-star, but in your organization, they must have at least one Diamond 2-star. And for you to qualify for recognition as a Phoenix or Power, in your whole organization, just only one star. All right? Isn't it ridiculous if you are a Power and you don't have a one star in 3 months? That means you're not working, isn't it? That means you
Yeah.
don't have a team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So what are the requirements? Qualification in the month of April, May, and June. So you always count. If it's July, it has to be April, May, and June. All right? That's number one. Number two, only Diamond 1-star and above can attend. Okay? Meaning to say, if you buy your air ticket, but you are not a star achiever, you cannot attend. Because this time, the company is challenging to
Kalau
have
nggak,
a target of 20,000 star achievers. So leaders, it is only April right now. It is only April right now. You have 3 months to fight. You have 3 months to fight. So you really have to work. No more holiday. You know why? Holy Week is already over. All right? Christmas is too far away. Diba? So you must work right now and plan and decide this year what kind of Christmas you want to give your family. You have 6 months and above to do it. You imagine right now you are a 1-star. But when you celebrate Christmas with your family, you are a Team Elite Pegasus. Isn't that wonderful? Or if you are a 2-star right now, and when you celebrate Christmas with your family, you're already a Team Elite Phoenix or Monosaurus. I look forward to Saru becoming Pegasus soon, and Joel become P1. Tama? Helen don't go up, P2. Is it? You see, I keep tab on your progress, so you better work on things. Now, what other things? All right, and then the last one is top leaders meeting. They P5 and above official visit of
New Zealand.
uh what's the name of the factory that we that manufacture per here?
Alpha Laboratories.
They will make an official visit to Alpha Laboratories to take a look how Petia is manufactured. Wow. So meaning I have to fight, no? I have to fight P5, no? Because P4 one ring don't count. All right. And one more thing, for your information, recognition night onwards, if you're not P5 and above, let's say, for example, I'm a P3 one ring, I would be recognized as a P3 only. No more ring system from July onwards. From
Oh,
July onwards. All right. So I believe that's about it. Review other matters. All right. Now, very, very important. These are the, sometimes I feel that review already done so much, but yet they're still giving. Now, effective April 5, Review Philippines will be placed under Central South Asia. We are no longer under East Asia. All right. Why? All right. Let me just explain to you why. Because apart from Philippines, we have Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Japan, plus Philippines. That was East Asia. But the performance of Review Philippines versus these three countries is too far away. Because Taiwan is doing around 600 million US every year. Whereas Philippines, we can only do 100 plus million every year. Japan is easily 400 million every year. And Hong Kong, because of China, they're also doing around 3 to 400 million every year. So for that reason, they place us in Central South Asia. Central South Asia, in terms of communication, we're actually better. Because when you go to Taiwan, everything is Mandarin. Most of the Filipinos don't speak or understand Mandarin. All right. So now Central South Asia will include Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and now Philippines. And we will be under the leadership of Jackie. Why Jackie? Jackie, because Jackie used to be our manager in Philippines. Leaders like Joel Gamas, Shen, and Helen Don and Sarah and Lou will know because we have worked with them before. Because you all joined before 2018, isn't it? So, and Jackie knows our territory well, and he has promised that he will be making a visit to Philippines very soon. Now, you cannot imagine what Rive will do. Do you know this? Joel, if I'm not mistaken, you can confirm with James because you qualified last month 3-star. You are also given this incentive. Congratulations. All right. Meaning to say, the company want us to go back to basic to do more OPP. To do more OPP. Meaning to say, if your OPP is 10%, hey, when I say 10%, I don't count mafia, meaning we don't count ourselves. We only count 10 guests. 10 guests. All right. That means you can do 30 OPP. All right. Business development is assigned to oversee it. All right. So we are creating more activities like 3 days, 2 nights system program and everything just to help each and every group grow. That's why I said all these things the company shouldn't be doing already. Actually, it would be leaders like me, Joel, Shan, Cyril, Helen, Lou should be doing, isn't it? But yet, companies still come in this way. All right. So we must really appreciate the efforts of Rive, honestly. All right. So because wait. Uh, all right. So I did talk to Shan that because Papanga office will be open. All right. So Joa, I understand that you have a sizable group in Papanga. So you can request or you can request through Shan the use of office apart from Tuesday. All right. I have already requested Friday for my team. All right. And we will be starting our activities on April 19th. All right. So meaning to say the company is already opening the doors to allow we leaders to have more access to the benefits of using our office. All right. Because why? This is because this 300 guest support, I suppose a lot of things would be done also in the vicinity of the office in order for them to oversee. All right. As to the details of how we go about on the reimbursement or anything, then we will talk to let the business development know all the details before they share with us. But we have to start almost immediately. So I think that is no more already. Let's see. Gentlemen, what is very, very important right now is where do you see yourself in Rive 3 years from now, 5 years from now? All right. Where do you see yourself 3 years from now in Rive, 5 years from now? I still remember, 10 years ago, Shen and I, when we attended Rive activity, we always sit right at the back of the 3,000 people. All right. Then when it became clear to us that this is how the system works, both of us slowly work our way up, starting from the back, then seated in the middle, seated in the first quarter, first third, and eventually we're sitting right in front in every single River Philippines event because we fight to create a legacy in our family this lifetime. Right? So we are foreigners. Both of us are foreigners. We do not know anyone. So that's the reason why Shem was able to tap Lu Hamboro, tap Joel Gamas because Uber mah, Grab mah, no other people to talk to. So for me, I didn't have the privilege of Uber or Grab in Davao City, but I got taxi. So I got a taxi driver, lor, correct? Rex Bugalao, right? That was how we work. That was how we work. But we achieve is not because it happened out of the blue. We achieve is because we position ourselves to work towards that goal. We achieve it is because we have a clear direction of what we want to do. I still remember there was at the time, Shane and I, we were staying in the same apartment together with Alan Kang and Angel. He was telling me, Uncle, I only fight until power, then I want to go home. I say, okay, let's see how it goes. Then slowly he become Phoenix, then become Pegasus. Then he said, Uncle, I want to get married. I want to have family. I said, what's wrong with being a Pegasus to have family? And today she married as a P1, and rightly so. She's building her own family. Really have to give her a big hand for this kind of process that I've gone through. Isn't that correct? So, you know, another person that is always very concerned for the team that is under Shen, of course, is my wife, Teresa. She always asks, how are they doing and all that. I say, you don't worry. Shen has grown, has matured, and she's taking care of the team well. She has capable leaders like Joel, Alan Sison, and a few others who are really helping her to run the team. And just for your information, she will definitely be one of the speakers for our LTS debrief in KL headquarters. All right. And just for your information, Teresa would officially become Team Supreme Pegasus one ring in the month of September. We already know that. All right. So this is what we have been working towards. All right. This is what we have been working towards. Someday when you get a chance to talk to my wife, Teresa, you will ask her how it feels to have her rebate account flush every day. You like that? Sarah likes it. you know, do you know what it means to flush every day? Meaning to say every day she's earning 1,560 Sing dollar. And she has been earning that for 8 years. All right. And this is what rebate can do because it's proven. we can see with our own eyes. And you can ask Shen. Shen can see from her own account. Joa Gamas can see from your own account. Even Helen, Don, even Lou Hambaro, you can see from your own account the progress. Uh, the kind of life that you live today as compared the kind of life that you live prior to Rive is totally different. It's totally different. All right. If Rive is not different, we have this handsome man right in front of me. I believe Carlos, your father is the doctor, isn't it? Both your father and mother is the doctor, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So I
Father, yeah.
his story when he was speaking in Davao City, and I really admire this young man together with a beautiful wife. Really doing something very very different and unique. And this is the kind of story that we need to share and we want to share. All right. Never go into intellectuality. Always believe what Shen and I always say, your story, your process, your journey. That is simply the most effective way of working your way up in Rive. All right. So I would pass the time back to Shan. I hope that I have done some justice to the top leaders meeting. All right. But like I say, if there's any question or anything, you can either pass to Shan. I'm pretty sure Shan would definitely ask me to get more answers. All right. Thank you very much and what is it? Good morning or good afternoon? All right.
Morning.
You take care, huh? Shan, pass back to you.
Thank you very much to our Team Supreme Pegasus 3 with one ring, Mr. Raymond Tong. Let's give him a big round of applause. Hey, where am I?
Thank you so much, Sir Raymond, to all the leaders who attended today.
Okay, not
Okay.
yet finished, not yet finished. I, I thought you want to help me to end already.
Galing natin.
Okay, so thank you very much for the sharing, Mr. Raymond. Okay, so that was very, very informative and really, when I hear about all this, I really can see company is putting in a lot of effort already. There are a lot of things that company do not need to do anymore, but we really see to it that the company is doing more and more for us. The question is, are we actually progressing ourselves? Are we involving ourselves? Or what positioning are we doing to ourselves? This is very important. You see, a lot of people have different results. We are given the same opportunity, given the same company, given the same plan and everything. But why is it that different people always have different results? I believe one of the very important thing is because positioning. Where are we positioning when we join Reway? We are here to become a Pegasus. We are here to become successful. We are here to make our family's life change. Or are we here just to survive, just to earn that 100,000, just to earn that 200,000 or what? This is very, very important. If today our positioning is just merely here to have fun, to come around with people, talk with people, to have friends, then today we might be already satisfied at where we are. But today, if we know very clearly we are here to change our family's life, okay, for so long our family maybe is not rich, but this is the generation that we will make sure our family start to become having a comfortable life because of Reway. Totally change. If we are very clear about it, when we are at our 1 star, 2 star, we will not stop there. We know this is just the beginning and we need to do so much more. Because what I see is along the way, people lost the excitement and the fire because they feel comfortable already. Because maybe in the past, they never earned 100,000 a month. They never earned 200,000 a month in the past. Do you agree, ba? Okay, because honestly speaking, in the past, maybe I worked 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, I also never earned this kind of money. I never earned 100,000 per month. Because all the while I've been an employee and then maybe I'm a professional. But in the end of the day, after working hard for so many years, my income is still less than 100,000. My income is still less than 150,000. Coming to Reway, suddenly I earn 100,000. Suddenly I earn 200,000. How do I feel? Very good, Reway. Yeah, very good. I'm very happy. But after that, what happened? Comfortable already. Because you never achieved that in the past, but come to Reway, you achieved that. So a lot of leaders started to relax. Okay, which I would like to remind everyone. that is not the time to relax. That is the time we need to put in more gasoline, more oil, and then push even more, because we should not stop. Okay, if we are very clear about our positioning, a lot of us we lost our way along the way. The longer a lot of leaders have very long time in Riway. The longer they stay in Riway, no, okay, sometimes the more they are lost. Okay, so very important for us to find back the initial purpose for us joining Riway. Why are we here in Riway? Where are we positioning ourselves? Are we here just to be a follower? Are we here to be a leader? Are we here to create something? Then important is what is our mindset. Okay, given all these things we already know, upcoming there's an LTS. Are we coming together as a group? Okay, to book ticket together, because just now Mr. Raymond already remind us, we have to do things as a team. Okay, for example, like team Joel, team Lou, team Susie, like this. So when we do things, for example, team Joel, I think there's one thing that I really want to mention. Team Joel was able to have 70 over attendees in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, last LRN. Can we give team Joel especially also a big round of applause? Okay, so I know that actually Team Joel has been working very hard. And then actually, in fact, no, they actually have a lot of uh different level of leaders are actually doing a lot of events, OPPs to support the team. Because why you support? You don't just simply support, no. A lot of times, not only Joel is supporting, downlines of Joel, there are different level of leaders are working together. Okay, not only one person. Joel ikaw pa lang no way. But what I see is Joel and then Helen Don, and then different level of leaders are putting in the effort to make things happen. Okay, this is what we call as a teamwork, isn't it? So that is why at that time, what I saw in Joel in the past few months, they focus on the basic foundation, and then they know upcoming there's an LRN. So they push this event. And then they try to book as many people as possible to fly together. Okay, to fly together and then stay in the same hotel and even have their own debrief. Then I feel sort of like, oh, my team is doing their own debrief without me. And then I feel like, perhaps I'm missing out something, but I know this is good. Why? Because it also means the independence of a team. That this team is getting big enough and then can do their own debrief. So that is why what I see is not only you, when you see Shen doing it, no, you know that my team, you have to position yourself. Soon my team will be like that. And that happened to Joel already. That if today you are also positioning yourself as a railway leader and you want to achieve something, I hope you are not at the stage where you are here to sell only. But you are at the stage you should be positioning yourself also as a leader. That today, if Joel can do that, I can do that. My team will travel together. We will go to places together. We will have debrief together. We will hold event together as a team. Tama ba? Okay, so really congrats for that successful trip of Team Joel. Okay, so but of course it is not just a matter of holding more events, commitment, but really plenty of action and strong execution power. This is what I see. Not just say, but I want to fight. No, but the events is back to back. Okay, going back to the basic OBB and back to back events, penetrating like that. And of course, you will ask me, what are the things that you must do if you really want to fight? One of the things, since everyone here today is a star meeting, isn't it? Okay, nobody sneak in. So I believe all are star and above. So I believe if you are star and above, you already earn 100,000 and above already. Then I believe you also know that if when you are fighting, no, in the past, maybe you're one star like this. In the past, maybe you are the one who received incentive. Tama ba? But today, if we position ourselves as leaders, I want to ask everyone here, can you yourself give incentive or not? Can also. Tama
Can.
ba? Can you
Yes.
give incentive lang already? Or it must be your team elite. It must be your 3 star. It must be your 2 star. Pwede din ikaw. Tama ba? I still remember when I was doing Relay, even when I was not a one star, I am already thinking, when I want to fight. You see, a lot of people say, I want to fight, but it's so hard. Tama ba? I want to fight, but it's so difficult, blah, blah, blah. But I remember when I want to fight, when you truly, I'm not saying that you are just verbally, ang gusto ko mag-fight. No. But you mean it. When you want to fight already, there's a saying, you will find way. There is always a way in Relay. It is just a matter of you want it or not. When I was not even a one star, I remember, when I was in the Philippines, I wanted to hit my one star so much that even when I was not a one star, I was already giving incentive. My incentive is not the product promo. It's not the product promo. Actually, Mr. Raymond also mentioned to me, the boss clearly also mentioned in the top leaders meeting, don't do product promo. You know the product promo? Okay, 7 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 7 plus 5. Leave that to the company. Let the company do it. Because if you also do it, there's already no value to it already. We must give value to leadership, not to product promo. Tama ba? So that is why actually today Raymond was also sharing with me. One of his leader told him, hey, Mr. Raymond, is there a product promo announced in Dubai? Then Raymond said, wala. Okay, said, if meron, right, I have a person ready to join 2-star. Then Raymond asked back the question to this leader. Then who do you think is at fault? Is the client or you? You see, if we don't tell the client will know about it or not. They will not know. So it is you are the one who think that if there is no promo, this business cannot work. There's no encoding. Tama ba? So that is why the thing is, are we fixing ourselves or not? We have to fix very clearly. Okay, product promo for me is also a way of price slashing as well. So if we are focusing on product, syempre people focus on the price. But we like it or not, we have to learn how to share the life-changing business opportunity of Relay to the people and attract to people coming in so that they can see the hope in terms of life change, not in terms of inom the product lang. Because if we focus on the product, my product, your product, everybody product the same. What is the difference? Price. So they will always compare the price. But today, if you can produce a value aside from the product, then people will join you. They are not looking at the price line. Because the value that you can produce is so much bigger. What is this value? Maybe you can help this person. I know how to do OPP. I know how to make you take the per year for free. I know how to teach you how to build the business so that you can become 1-star, 2-star, earning 100, 200,000 a month. Will that change your life? Is that value even bigger than that product promo? So much more. Tama ba? So that is why today, what value are you producing? Are you providing to your client? Is it the value of cheap product or is it the value of life-changing experiences? So it depends very much on what you share every day. Okay, so if we know this very well, then what value are you producing? What value are you sharing every day to the people? Okay, I think we need to think about this. As a leader in Relay, if you are to become a Pegasus, what value do you want to provide to your downline? Okay, so I think we really need to think about this. If we are not clear even about this, about our positioning, then we will just be here surviving. And it is very sayang coming to Relay to survive only. Because Relay is the place where we can live our life and enjoy our life. Okay, where we can be the first generation in our family to become rich and famous. Where we can be the first generation in the family that can create wealth that can be brought down to generations. It will be very sayang if you come here just to be happy, just to earn a few, just to sell some products. All right. So I hope everyone can see this, and so many upcoming events. LTS is already upcoming. Oh no, the fastest one is April 13, opening of the office. If you have not submitted your name list and you're taking your own sweet time, most probably you will not have tickets for your guests. If your guests don't have tickets, may I remind you, no food. Okay? So don't complain. Okay. Today, consider last day already. You submit your name list, LTS. So Mr. Raymond's team will be going to Bangkok and Malaysia, both events, and then going for also there will be also a debrief in Malaysia on the 29th. So if your team, okay, let's decide after discussing with your team. Okay, don't decide, okay, me lang ako, I want to do like this. No, this is a teamwork. Okay, go and discuss with your team and fix it. So if you would like to go for both LTS, like Mr. Raymond, then syempre, okay, just now someone is asking me, the debrief that do I need to really go for 2 LTS? Like what Mr. Raymond said, this LTS is very different from before. So it is an accumulation of everything from the past 16 years. Okay, definitely it will be different from winning in Relay 3 in the past. So the more you attend, syempre the more it gets in. Okay, because what we observe also, after the leaders listen one time, sometimes they also don't get it. Correct? Okay, so that's why if you listen 2 times, definitely, especially in such a short time, it definitely will hit in much better. Well, if today you really are forced to only choose one, then maybe it will be Bangkok, because now we are already under Central South Asia region. So that is why we are actually belong to Bangkok mainly. Okay, but if today we had also, just like what Mr. Raymond said, the air ticket is not that high. Okay, you can still opt for going for 2 countries, because the reason for this LTS is not to sell anything but to build leaders. Because how strong our team is depending on how many leaders we have with strong leadership skill. Tama ba? Okay, so go and discuss with your leaders, your team, the whole team, go and decide. Okay, you guys will go for which option. Okay, 1 country, 2 countries, and then decide fast so that you guys can go and book the, what do you call that, ticket fast as well, so that you can buy cheaper tickets. Okay, so the event will be in Bangkok lah for LTS. In Thailand, Malaysia will be Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and then also syempre, if you go to Malaysia, you can also join the debrief already on the 29th of April in Kuala Lumpur. Right, so that is more or less the one that is related to everyone. And of course, the LRN, okay, we really see the LRN in July, there's already requirement. Okay, reweight is getting serious already. Even your Pegasus, you cannot run away from hitting. You have to hit the criteria. Only then you will be recognized at the position that you are holding right now. So is this good or no good? For me, it should be this way. If you're in other American company, okay, in other American company, if you don't hit it, they would have pulled you down ever since the first day. But Riway has been very lenient all the while. Tama ba? Riway has been very considerate all the while. So this action of Riway is really showing me that Riway is growing international. Because if you want to grow international, you cannot put too much of the sentiments like that already. You have to really be strict about it. So if we see to it that Riway is really so serious about becoming world #1, we should look at it as a good sign. We are really growing very, very strictly, following the requirement. Then let's make sure, especially these few months, okay, make sure all our star achievers requalify and also up rank in these few months and get into this July. Because if you come and join Relay and you tell me you are forever there lang, walang improvement or even going backwards, what for? Tama ba? Parang sayang oras pa lang. Isn't it that we are supposed to be pursuing progress, going forward? Tama? Okay, and then yun. So That is why if today you are fighting, you can always discuss with your leaders and not necessarily wait for your upline to initiate an incentive. And Raymond was also sharing that boss is actually suggesting instead of giving product promo, which we should leave to the company, we can give incentives like giving iPad, giving tools that can help leaders. I give you an example. If today you hit a 1 star, your income is how much? 100,000. 100,000. 100,000, I don't know how you manage your financial. Okay, but in the past, no, actually, Mr. Alan Kang, also our upline, actually shared with me before how he managed his finance financial management in Reway. Once he earned 100%, okay, usually 50 to 60% go back to the company. The rest, Bago is not really go back to the company. It will go into the team, but invest back into the team for growth, for incentive, for maybe the incentive is in terms of OBB. Maybe the incentive is, okay, once a leader hit a 1 star, you can give an iPad or whatever. And you don't need to wait until I'm a 3 star or team elite to do that. You can always start even when you're 1 star. You need help, you can always talk to your upline. Maybe share the burden or whatever. Okay lang ba? Important is you want or not. Because if you want, you will look for a way. If you tell me, but I'm not here, then definitely if you're not here, your goal will be not here for you also lah. Your goal will be too far for you also. So that is why don't be not here. If you see the need to talk to your leader to discuss, then let's do it. All right. So let's with all this lineup of events, these few months will be very critical, especially ending with the LRN in July. So these few months, we will see how many leaders will hit star under you. Go and set a target. Where are you right now? How many star achievers you want to have your team? How many people you want to bring to July? If you want to commit, you can even talk to the tour agency. Okay, I want to bring 20 people. You go and book 20 slots. And then you make sure you fill that 20 slots. How to fill? You have 3 months. What activities, what OPP you are doing? How many, how frequent you do in order to create 20 star achievers. Okay. If you have a goal, you don't have a plan, you don't have the execution power, nothing will happen also. All right, it's nice to see everyone again. I hope today's sharing can give you a very clear insight as to what to do next in the next few months. Okay, no time to relax already lah. All right, so nice seeing you all, and then I'll see you if ever next time in Zoom again, maybe, or face to face. We'll see lah.